New at 5, a Gilroy man with possible ties to an extremist movement is accused of making a series of threats against the Santa Clara County health officer. Investigators say 55-year-old Alan Viarengo sent dozens of threatening letters to Dr. Sarah Cody. KPIX 5's Len Ramirez reports even more disturbing than what he said is what investigators found in the suspect's home. Len?
That's right. Investigators say they found materials to make explosive devices as well as 138 weapons. Now, Mr. Viarengo had one of his first court appearances here today at the Santa Clara County Courthouse, and a judge ordered that he be held without bail. Sheriff's investigators say 55-year-old Alan Viarengo began sending threatening letters to Dr. Sarah Cody shortly after she ordered the shelter in place last March.
There were veiled threats, essentially alluding to ending the health official's life.
Investigators say there were 25 threatening letters in all over the last 4 months. Some went to other unnamed public officials, and some indicated that Viarengo has ties to a violent anti-government extremist group.
Some of the threats included references to the Boogaloo movement.
The sheriff's office served a search warrant on Viarengo's home, where they seized 138 weapons ranging from BB guns to assault rifles, plus explosives and thousands of rounds of ammunition. They also uncovered evidence that Viarengo sent a harassing letter to the widow of Santa Cruz Sheriff Sergeant Damon Gutzweiler, who was allegedly gunned down by a Boogaloo-linked suspect, Stephen Carrillo, last June.
The verbiage that he used was something to the effect of he wished more law enforcement officers had died.
Viarengo is described by his attorney as a 20-year resident of the county, a community college teacher, and a firearms instructor. The attorney did not immediately dispute that Viarengo sent the letters.
There is clearly a First Amendment right to free speech, and again, to my knowledge, other than sending letters that I've not seen yet, made no further attempt to contact, harass, or do anything else to Miss Cody.
So, Len, what do we know about all the weapons that he had? Were they legally obtained? You mentioned that he was a firearms instructor.
That's right. Well, the attorney there just indicated during our brief time with him that Mr. Viarengo contends that all of those weapons inside his home are legally obtained and legal for him to own and operate. So he is a firearms instructor, according to the attorney, so it would follow that he might have some of those weapons there.
And what about the victim in all this, Dr. Cody? Is she saying anything today?
Well, Dr. Cody has been operating with this cloud over her head for the past 4 months, but gave no indication of that in any of the news briefings over this time period. She says nothing about that today. She had a briefing before the Board of Supervisors on a COVID update. There was no indication there or an acknowledgement that this was happening, and she has refused comment to the media about these specific allegations against the man threatening her.
All right, Len, thank you.